3437 Wolf Creek, right across from the Wolf Creek Baptist Church, and about 2 miles down the road from Edwin Irvin State Park, or Edgar Evans. I get the name wrong, but if you look on the map, you'll see a state park about 2 miles down the road. You're also right adjacent to the Caney Fork River. So this is a very, very popular recreational area here, not far from 3437 Wolf Creek. It is right off the highway, literally, as you can see, right off the highway. You're going to have some traffic. You'll get some dump trucks and other stuff during the day, and you'll get a lot of the tourists on the weekend. There is a market down the road right by the state park. I'm going to check out after I get through here. But this is the property, and the acreage, of course, goes up behind the property, and it's a mountain. You know, it's a hill. It's going to go back there, and there is a good cleared area of the property. Of course, it's a very, very old property, which is appealing in many, many ways, but also in other ways not so appealing because it's going to have, you know, some issues, just some age issues. But it's a nice property. It's a nice area. Across the road is open space. It'll probably never be developed. We're basically way out here. A lot of homesteads out here, something, like that you want. You got that great classic barn back there. And of course, a wood fireplace that you can see right there. And a tin roof with a gutter that's damaged on the front, but that is what it is. And then there's, sidewalk out back. You've got a culvert next to the house, which is really drainage from a creek that runs down from over there, kind of just like an offshoot of a creek. It just, you're out here in the country, so it's just a little piece off of the property here, but it is drain ready and really good. So you got that going for you right there, as you can see. Goes up the side. There's that damaged gutter I was talking about. The front porch is a little bit shifted there, just warpage from that deck and being built on cinder blocks, just age, that's all. Here's the well with the hose right there. Love that. That's pretty old school, right? There's your crawl space access into the house right there. Deck in disrepair, but it's just, par for the course here. It's been empty for a little while, it looks like. Well loved, I would say, this property. Definitely needs some cleanup. Good country living. There's that culvert, which is newer, and the road is just paved fresh as well. So you've got brand new paved road out in front. So yeah, this will run when it rains. Other than that, you won't see much moisture there. This might have been somebody's country place for quite a while, or it might have been mom and pop's place for a long time. Got the bird feeder, got the trampoline out here, the swing. I love being a realtor because every house tells a story, right? Look at this old mature tree. And then there's this road right here, which goes back to a neighboring property, which goes up that way. Doesn't look like it gets a lot of use. So yeah, every house tells a story, right? This one tells a story of community, family, maybe grandmom and grandpop's place in the country, maybe a farm for everybody to come to hang out at for family gatherings. You've got window air conditioners here, some storage, gathering spots out back, a bell up there. By the way, this building is, I was kind of wondering if it was a church at some point or a town area at some point. You've got a second fireplace right there. I don't think anybody's staying here right now. It does have evidence of, people living here, of course, but I don't think anybody's staying here. And as far as an Airbnb, boy, if that's the Airbnb building right there, we're in trouble. A possible Airbnb building. We're definitely not putting an Airbnb right there. That thing is basically falling down. And then that old school barn right there too, which is cool. for sure, but definitely not. The whole house might be Airbnb worthy, which I could see. It wouldn't rent very much though. It would rent some, but not very often. So definitely an investment there. They built a little fire pit here on the side of the hill, or they burnt their garbage out here, and then the realtor or whoever put some chairs around it to kind of make it seem like a fire pit. So yeah, we got propane here. It's a beautiful day in Middle Tennessee. Yep, definitely paradise. And there's a road that comes up from my truck there, and you can drive back here up to the barn. It's leveled out. And there's a good exterior view of the house and property. There's a mower. We could negotiate that staying. You're going to have all the country living feels out here. There'll be bugs and critters and wildlife. You're going to have all that out here. It's definitely God's country and a beautiful area. Whole lot of stuff inside that barn. Storing various items. Alrighty. There is power to that little building right there. So definitely a lot of projects here. Woo, look at that, huh? It's even prettier in person, I'm telling you. Phone and internet. I'm sure they have it. How good is it? Not sure. Yeah, I wonder if at one point this was the church and they built a new church across the road. I don't know. But it has been getting mowed on a regular basis. If that's the realtor doing that or what. Fireplace in the rear there is in pretty tough shape. You can see some gaps and stuff in it. Everything's a project here. Not horrible, but you know what you're getting into. You've got no whole house HVAC. You do have a lot of window units that you can put into use. All right, there we go. There is the exterior of this Wolf Creek property.